Hello everyone and welcome to another Muffin video. Before we dive in here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell and drop a like on the video too if you're enjoying the content. Don't forget to join our Discord server as well if you're not already there. The link is in the description down below. We've also activated our channel membership which comes with all kinds of perks, so check that out if you're interested in joining. And speaking of channel membership, I do want to take a moment to give a special shout out to our current members. So thanks to all of you, and I hope you're enjoying the benefits. And finally, a reminder that all comments on every video will be automatically entered into our weekly giveaways. Winners will be randomly selected every Monday. So good luck, and let's get this started.
So this is a very special Tuesday because we have a couple things lining up, and that is we have both the start of Class Change 3 and a new paper plane week happening in the same day. Now the Class Change 3 is around 4 or 5 hours away at the time of this recording, but we have already had the daily reset and the new paper plane week is here, which we're going to take a look at and see if this is worth your time, resources, or money. So let's go ahead and jump right into the paper plane UI and see what we've got for us this week. Now, right away, we can see that this is going to be a skills-focused week. You can see we have the star stanzas being given as round rewards. These are the Class Change 3 draw materials here, and some star essence. So as far as general round rewards go, pretty weak. You know, there's obviously other artifact focus weeks that give energy, etc., that are definitely better than simply getting some skill draws. I'm not saying the skill draws are bad, but just compared to the other rounds that we have, it's not as good. But with that said, let's go ahead and take a look through the various tiers and see what other rewards are waiting for us. So starting at tier 2, you can see here that we're going to be getting these vibrant stanza cards, which I believe are the limited draw cards, as I'm sure you're aware. At the start of each class change, you have access to a special draw that only exists until you get a legendary variation of each of the main exclusive skills for that class change, which there are usually 4 of. So there's going to be here some pet food and these vibrant stanza cards. Here's some more stanza cards and super growth snacks, basic resonance stones. Here is just star essence and legendary XP. And then finally in the tier 5, you have a lot of legendary XP and the legendary skills selection chest here, which is going to have a selection chest for, you see, I can't even open it until we reach Class Change 3, but this is going to have the choice of exclusive skills for Class Change 3. Now, all things said and done, we've just had an artifact focused week, and then we have now this. This is an easy pass for everybody, basically. Only the most devout whales are going to pull on this paper plane week, but even for light spenders, even for free-to-play, you're just going to pass on this week, to be honest. The main reason as well is because this is kind of funny timing, and it doesn't give people a lot of time to prepare materials, but we are actually going back into yet another really strong paper plane week next week, which we're going to obviously take a look at when that arrives. But yeah, so this is an easy pass. I just don't think it's worth anyone spending their resources on this unless they're a whale. Otherwise, just hold on. You know, if you're going to do anything this week, you can buy the 2 Stellarite packs and just hold on to the resources until the next week comes. So that's basically the summation of this week. A particularly weak week, a particularly weak week, as they would say. And basically it's just lining up with the Class Change 3 draw, so it's this focus on Class Change 3 skills and nothing particularly missable. But as always, we are still going to go through the motions and go ahead and fully buy everything out and clear all rounds of this paper plane. So let's go ahead, as always, and start purchasing everything. So, can I get that? Great. You can see here we have more of these limited draw tickets being given out in packs here. Class Change 3 draws, tons of energy. Some mount tickets. I'm just going to go ahead and get everything here as always. Perfect. So we've cleared all the packs, and as always, we've got around 1150 paper plane tickets. So I'm going to go ahead and just purchase everything through here and go like I normally would. I usually would take 1 star XP here. Now here, interestingly enough, my perspective on this would be different from a lot of people because I can just easily get these cards from spending Stellarite, from purchasing Stellarite and buying them. I would rather, from my perspective, buy things that I can't as easily buy. So here I'm going to take the pet food because I can't just straight up buy infinite pet food. However, I can buy infinite vibrant stanza cards. So here as well, I don't want to buy the stanza cards. I really don't need any growth snacks. I've got loads of them. So I'm going to take the basic resonance stones here because that's the most limited resource. Again, star essence, don't really care. Legendary XP is pretty good. Intermediate resonance stones, pretty good. I'm going to get the legendary XP in this case because we're soon going to be unlocking at level 65 of Class Change 3 the level 80 skill, Melamon move. So in preparation of the level 80 Melamon moves unlock, I'm going to go ahead and stock up on as much legendary XP as I can get my hands on. And then here as well, I am going to obviously, normally, yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to get the legendary skill selection chest here, believe it or not. I mean, this might seem a bit taboo. People are like, wait, really? You're not going to get this? Yeah, no, I'm not even going to, from my perspective, I'm not even going to pull the legendary skill chest because I'll just summon until I get it, right? There's almost no point in me getting this because I'm just going to do skill summons using Stellarite until I get it anyway. So then I'm actually going to take the legendary XP and resonance stones in this case. So let me go ahead and get this legendary XP here. And then we can go ahead and start using up all of our resources in order to finish 9,000 points in all these rounds. So let's go ahead and hop into the camp here. And we're going to start in these skill summons here. I think I have got, yeah, I've got a few CC2 skill tickets here. I'm going to go ahead and use these quickly. I forgot. I always forget to use the resources I have in my inventory before starting this process. So let me just do these quickly, and then I'm going to hop in, stash, great. So I'm going to use these dynamic tickets, star stanzas for class change 3. Here I'm going to pull artifact energy, and here as well artifact energy. Perfect. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of resources now. So let me start. Wow, 4,700 artifact energy. That's great. So I'm going to quickly just check my collection here. How are we doing? For Burning Tower, I think I'm still missing a few important legendaries here. Yeah, I really want to get plenty of these ones here. Okay, so let me continue pulling on Burning Tower. Loads of them. So 4,600 energy. Nice. Oh yeah, you'll love to see it. The more legendaries we can get, the better. I want to try to get all my stars complete because we are getting a new region very, very soon. And the most important thing for me right now is getting these legendary duplicates so that I can finish the stars out on this region before transitioning to the new region. And again, if there are some left over that I don't quite have the ability to make 5 stars, then I'll be able to acquire these in future paper plane weeks that are artifact focused and give these selection fragments. Oh, I still have to use a few. Get all these ones. Perfect. And then now I can claim the energy from the map. No bonus this time, that's fine. So 200 more. This is a lot of resources coming here. I'll be able to get a lot of bonds as well with this. I've pretty much made it through all of my bonds except for some basics. Okay, we're at 2,000 points already. Next up, let's do some moves. Gonna just use up everything I have saved up. Why not? There's no real reason that I've been saving move XP. These rune characters. I don't really have any gains right now in moves. I have all legendary, pretty much all mythic. I'm one away from full mythic moves. So now let's use all of these mount summons. Now, believe it or not, Gen 3 mounts are pretty close, just around the corner, maybe in 3 or 4 weeks, 5 weeks time, something along those lines. So we do have limited time left to acquire as much of these Gen 2 mounts as we possibly can. So these paper plane weeks are a very invaluable source of getting as much of this as we can. So we're going to claim all these rounds. Now we get plenty of these star standards, which is great. And now we're going to finish off the last of the points we need, which we need basically 6,000 points, which we're going to get from spamming, as always, melody summons here, and let me go ahead and just purchase a whole bunch of stellarite. Hopefully there's enough in here to get all the... Boom. It might not be enough. If not, then we'll just leave it as is. Whoops, didn't mean to click there. Okay, so now let me add, I'm gonna do, this should be around 306, 286, wow, 276, 266, there we go. It took a little bit of math to get that right. So we have 360 draws. I'm not sure if that's exactly enough to get the 6,000 points. My math is a bit rusty right now. But let's see, we have 350 draws. All we want out of this is Demon Hound. That's all we need, that's all we want. We are going to keep pulling until we get Demon Hounds. Let's hope we can get a few copies of Demon here in these summons. Chill Falcon, no, I've had pretty bad RNG lately with getting Demon Hound copies, so let's see if we can break that streak in today's video. So I have not seen a Demon Hound dupe in probably a week and a half worth of summons. And getting every legendary except Demon Hound and a back-to-back, that's not Demon Hound. Typical. Let's see, come on. Now the Melamon summon is especially brutal when you're looking for a single Melamon. Colt, don't need it anymore. When you're looking for a single Melamon, it is absolutely brutal because there is no pity or anything, and that's why the wishlist event is not just good for free-to-play players, it's good for everyone, whales included, because when you get to this point where you only need a single Melamon to finish out your collection, it is very, very brutal to get that specific Melamon. Come on, Smarty, yeah. Literally getting everything that I don't need anymore. No Demon Hounds. Come on. I believe. Frost Tiger, that's not what I wanted. And Blade Hound. Okay, so no Demon Hounds there. Let's see how well we did here. Did I calculate this properly? I have not. No. Okay, so I'm about 500 points short, but it's fine. You get the general idea. The whole point of this is just to explore these together. I will get these off the video whenever I get a chance later today. But there you have it. Ultimately, again, this week is going to be a pass for most people except for whales. And even for me, I'm not even going to bother taking the legendary skill selection chest. I'm going to get the resonant stones here, more XP here, more resonant stones, etc., and skip the rest of the rewards. So there you have it. Save your resources, and if you're looking forward to Class Change 3, then you should consider pooling up your resources for the following week's paper plane, which has some very, very good rewards, which we'll go over next Tuesday. So take care, everyone, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.